Hello everybody, how's it going? Devil Drive 572 here, and we are back with some more Eden. And hold on, my friggin' monitor isn't right. So, we're back, and, well, Sion showed herself, finally, and god damn, is she such a fucking cutie! I don't know what else to say. Holy shit. I didn't know what she wanted to say, but decided not to think about it too deeply.
ところで、あなたは?
I straightened my posture and turned to salute her.
第703研究所警備部隊第11小隊所属隊員春名亮准尉であります。
Oh, wow. That's a mouthful.
春名亮.
She stared at me intently with those deep, unmoving eyes.
先日ここに配属された方?
Yes, I am.
はい。
お話は聞いてる。
I'm guessing Inaba talked a lot about him.
守ってもらってるのに姿を見せなくてごめん。
Oh, that's fine. She spoke in a refined voice and slightly bent her knees for a small bow.
いえ。
It was a quick bow, but she moved with such grace. I could see it now. Her behavior was certainly that of a princess.
ただ、
It's just?
私は守ってくれなんて一度たりとも口に出したことはないのに、大きなお世話という言葉を教えてあげたい。
Yes. It makes you want to scream. Leave me alone! A princess with a sharp tongue at that, yes.
しかも、私が部屋の外に出ただけで、大の大人が騒ぎ立てて、軍人なんて冷静じゃなくちゃダメなのに。
Well, it's been fairly calm. She also seemed to have her share of complaints. Very many at that. Could she just be Sion's body double? That there's a possibility.
何か言いたいことでもあるの?
Are you a body double? Her mouth warped into a sarcastic grin and she drew closer. Oh gosh, she can read minds. Everyone here can read minds.
いえ、自分は別に。
It's not much.
別に、何?語尾を濁さず、はっきりと言いたいことは最後まで言って。そういう曖昧さは良くない。
Ambiguity isn't good. Gogol senpai, please! Oh, uncertainty or inexactness isn't good. So uncertainty is never good. Well, that's true.
申し訳ありませんでした。
I bowed. In this place, I am Sion's guard, which makes her my superior.
シオン、それくらいでいいでしょ?
No, Elika is never enough.
言い過ぎた。
Dang it. She gave another quick bow.
それでは私は失礼する。ここにいると困る人も大勢いるようだし。
What do you mean it only causes trouble? It does not.
エリカ、部屋に戻るからついてきて。
Okay. Elika nodded and walked up to her side.
待ってください。俺も同行します。
And I bet she's going to refuse. The guards who kept their distance couldn't be relied upon. Although she was just going back to her room, I said I would take responsibility. I had no intent of seeing the princess off here. But she shook her head.
いらない。エリカがついてるもの。
I see, so you trust Elika a lot more. Well, probably because you've known each other for so long.
それに、
Besides,
あなたはたった今、仕事を終えたばかりでしょ？
holy shit, she knows! She knows I killed a guy, holy shit. I couldn't move as those eyes, which seemed to see through everything, fell upon me. Did she know, or...
お気をつけて。
ありがとう。
Sion's mouth looked like it was smirking as she said that. Or was that a smile? It was hard to tell. Oh my gods. How the hell did she know that we were killing someone? She calmly entered through the door the maid girl had opened for her. Wait. Are we in Sion's head now? Yep, very much. Inaba, who was lounging as usual, quickly rose and saluted Sion.
どうも、先ほどは失礼しました。
本当に失礼だった。あまり騒がれるとちょっと怖い。でも、私の方も少佐に一声かけてから部屋を出るべきだった。
No, I don't think so. Keeping everyone on their toes is a good idea. Her words were thick with sarcasm. The usually cheerful Elika also bowed her head down and did not try to interject.
できればそうしていただけると助かります。もちろん研究所内を自由に移動してくれて構わないのですが。
研究所内ね。
Sion muttered as if there was something she wished to get off her chest. Inaba knew what she meant, but pretended not to notice. That she wanted to go outside the facility? Probably?
何せ、あなたが自分から室外へ出たのは数ヶ月ぶりですからね。何事が起こったのかと思いまして、つい兵たちに追跡するよう命令を出してしまいました。
Great.
いつも何事が起こってるのに、ここは。
Well, very much.
大したことではありませんよ。ここの安全を維持するための通常任務の一環です。
Maintain the safety of this facility by killing others. Why do I doubt that? Inaba maintained his composure as he answered her.
稲葉少佐に限らず、ここの警備隊長がやってきたこと、今さら気にはしない。けど、
But?
何事もやりすぎはかえってトラブルを生むから、そのことを忘れないで。
True.
長官はただ仕事を全うしているだけですから。間もなく脱出計画は最終段階に入ります。だからこそ今まで以上にあなたの安全に気を配る必要があるのですよ。
So since it's entering its final stages, they want to protect her no matter what. I see. But this seems more like she is trapped, confined in a prison. She stared at Inaba with cold eyes before a short nod.
もちろん 少佐が自分の職務に忠実であることは知ってる。
全てはシオン、あなたを守るためです。
それも承知してるけど。
But?
やぶをついてるのはあなたの方じゃないの？
Huh.
それもまた必要なことなのです。
Inuma bowed courteously. If it were to protect Sion, he would use all the leverage he had. Regardless of the risk, Inaba had no intention whatsoever of staying on the defensive. Wait, so were we in Sion's head or Inaba's head? I don't know. What's going on now? Yeah, pretty much Inaba. Inaba left the parlor, walked the hallway alone once more, and wiped the sweat from beneath his chin. It wasn't uncommon to come out of a meeting with Sion a little frayed around the edges. Inaba had been assigned to Research Facility number 703 right after being appointed second lieutenant. Lucky or not, he had many chances to meet with her. Wow. He had known her for some years now, yet he still could not hide his anxiety when standing face to face with her. The genius scientist who had lived for 100 years and brought hope to this dying world. I'm sorry, what? Sion is 100. At least 100 years old. What the? What? Huh? And Elika is older than Sion, apparently, so... huh. The girl who was called the Supreme Felixs. Although her appearance was that of a girl in her youth, she was a completely different creature inside. Eesh. Tell me about it, Inaba. Inaba breathed a sigh and suddenly pondered. How was it for Ryou Haruna? He was indeed brazen, but did he falter before her? Well, judging by how he acted at the parlor, probably. In the report he received earlier, he found Sion had made contact with Haruna. Inaba felt he should have requested a slightly more detailed account. Knowing Haruna, he may have possessed the necessary fortitude to endure Sion's overwhelming presence. Perhaps Ryou Haruna,
俺にできなかったことをやってくれるのかもしれない。
which is what? He could do what you could not. What is that? Someone freaking tell me! Oh gosh, darn it! Alright, just a moment. Alright, back. All the ellipses.
何を考えているの？シオン。
Okay, now are we in Elika's mind or Sion's mind? I do not get all these transitions. Asked Elika as she set the steaming cup on the table. The master she served briefly gazed at the tea she was pouring before taking the cup in her hand.
たまにはいいでしょ？
What, the random encounters? Probably.
あの獣医さんも良い訓練になったとか言ってたし。
Well, true, it does make good practice. That way, everyone keeps on their toes.
冗談はやめて。やはり、あなたは自分がどういう立場にあるか分かっていないわ。何でも分かってるくせに、 どうしてそこだけわからないの？
What do you mean she doesn't understand? She understands perfectly.
エリカは手厳し
A little harsh. Yeesh.
い。いつまで経っても私の教育係の癖が抜けないみたい。
Oh. I mean, look at that mischievous smile of hers. How can you blame her? Sion let out a refined giggle. Yeesh. Although she appeared to be a youthful young lady, she had already been alive for 100 years. Oh, friggin' tell me about it. Regardless, Elika always felt it mysterious that she could still smile so innocently.
とにかく、むやみに兵士たちを刺激するような真似はやめて。
Recklessly provoke them? Are you serious?
少佐と彼が選んだ部下はともかくとして、ここには刺客が入り込んでいる可能性だってあるのよ。
Well, that's possible.
あなたが姿を見せれば、これ幸いと短慮を起こす可能性だって。そういった人たちを排除するために少佐がいるの。それくらいの才覚を期待してもいいでしょ？
Well then. He pretty much is.
それに、狙われたところでどうということもない。
It's no big deal. Are you kidding me? Are you saying your life is worthless?
それはどういう意味なの？
Please, explain.
さあ。
Great. Xion gave an uncomfortable smile, but a foreboding sense of dread lingered in her eyes. The very sight sent a crushing pain into Elika's heart. Oh, so we're in Elika's mind. I see now.
今さら私を殺しても何も得るものはないと敵の皆さんに説明して回った方がいいかな。それに少佐に余分な労働をさせるのも気の毒。
Oh gosh.
シオン、お願いだからやけにならないでね。
Sorry, hope has been long gone by now, I bet.
私は自分のなすべきことをやるだけ。エリカも同じでしょ？
Probably.
エリカの邪魔をするつもりもない。今後は自重しますから許して。シオン、あなた。
She?
エリカが私を大事にするように、私にとってもエリカは大切だもの。あなたを困らせるようなことはもうしないから。ごめん、エリカ。
Friendship power! Gosh darn it. Elika sighed very deeply. How much did she know exactly? About 10,000 years worth. Oh wait, 100. They had been together for a long time, but Elika could never fully read Sion's thoughts. Nobody but her. Nobody but Sion could read her own thoughts.
念のために聞いておくけど、大丈夫なの？
I would hope.
何がなの？何がじゃないでしょ？ここ数日は体調がいいとは言っても、いきなり歩き回ったりして。ちょっと散歩しただけだもの。いくらなんでも心配しすぎ。そんなのでは胃を悪くする。
Sion was a bit annoyed. As she said, Elika understood she was prone to worrying. But she truly could not help but worry. Sion had not left her room alone and walked around the research facility for some time now.
大丈夫。エリカほどではなくても、私も自分の体のことは分かってるもの。
I know they're, like, genetically modified and whatnot, but What are they talking about? Like death or something? I don't know.
今日は体調が良かったの。本当に。
So that's a way of a physical checkup somehow? Oh, great.
ならいいのだけど。
Elka sighed, knowing full well it would be pointless to say anything further.
ねえエリカ。
何？
あそこにいた春菜という順位。
りょうくん？彼がどうかしたの？
Yes, what about Ryou?
彼は何者なの？
Very deadly.
胸騒ぎがしたとか言ってたけど、そのこと？
Sion had been strangely sensitive since she was a child and sometimes displayed an intuition so vivid it was scary. That excellent brain of hers may have been able to read incredibly delicate changes in mood no ordinary human could understand. I bet. Sion had once mentioned that she was particularly sensitive to bloodlust. I see.
それだけじゃない。彼は銃を持ってなかった。
銃を？
Well, wow.
ホルスターはつけてたけど、中は空っぽ。
The fact that she can know this, holy crap.
よくそんなところまで見てたわね。でも、
Elka tilted her head.
銃って勤務の時以外は保管庫に預けてるんじゃなかったっけ？
Not Ryou. Never him.
それは建前。ここの規則は緩んでるから、小銃はともかく、拳銃は各自が保管しているはず。
Very much.
りょうくんは用心深そうだからな。
Nope, he isn't. As far as Ryou Haruna was concerned, it was likely he had never forgotten his gun in his room.
銃を使ってはならない任務にでもついていたのかも。
Very much so.
例えば？
例えば、暗殺。
Yep. Assassination.
なるほど。少佐の排除の実行者ってことね。
Yes, he's the new Eliminator. Well, one of few. This research facility was spacious, but there were people stationed all over, including outside. If a firearm were to discharge, someone would almost certainly hear it. One could use a suppressor, but if they didn't want to cause a commotion, maybe the wisest choice was to play it safe and not use a firearm at all. If one had the skill to reliably take down a target with a knife or similar, that was a likely option.
彼の経歴は？
His personal history? Very bloodlust. Very. Oh gods, mountains of bodies everywhere.
特殊部隊出身だとか、確かガットとかいう。
Yeah, GAT.
ガット。陸軍第13特殊部隊。反移民戦線、暁の明星を壊滅させた部隊。
Wow, she already knows that.
我々人類は宇宙などに逃げることなく、滅びるならば潔くその時を迎えるべきだとか、何度も内乱まがいの大騒ぎを起こしていた組織ね。あれの壊滅に関わっていたのか、りょうくんは。
Apparently.
陸戦のエリート。というより、怪物というべきかも。
A monster, oh boy.
少佐も何を考えているのかな。彼も信頼できる手駒が欲しそうだけれど。
Pawns he can trust. Well, apparently using Ryou as a pawn is not such a great idea on his part.
そうね。少し、りょうくんには注意してみましょう。
I guess. Elka fundamentally trusted Inaba. He didn't seem to have the slightest intent to harm Sion, and although he looked scare-brained, he was handling his work well. But it bothered her that sometimes he secretly plotted and schemed where nobody's eyes could ever reach. And now, Warrant Officer Ryou Haruna was assisting him in those plots.
ところで、さっきから気になっていたのだけど。
Oh? What's been on your mind?
え？
Sion had an unusually bewildered look on her face.
まだ少年とは言っても、エリカが男の人をそんなに慣れ慣れしく呼ぶのは珍しい。
Pretty much.
春菜獣医のこと、妙に気にしていない？どういうことなの？
Actually, yeah, I'm kind of curious as well.
内緒。
Really?
それは残念。
Sion said that rather playfully, then put a hand to her mouth and said no more. Alright, I think this is a good point to leave off. So I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all next time.